It's been a while since I last filmed a video, and to be honest, I'm kind of struggling with how to start this one, so I'll try not to talk in circles too much and stall, but we all know that I do tend to ramble. That's just kind of how I am. Why does this video feel so much like a YouTube apology? Some of you may have already noticed I changed a few things about my channel. I changed the banner, I privated a few videos, mostly because I just wasn't happy with them anymore. I wasn't happy with the editing, I wasn't happy with how I looked, I wasn't happy with the content anymore. I kept the videos public that I was still somewhat happy with, or at least like aspects of them I was happy with. There are a lot of changes happening in my life right now. I am trying to find a new job. I am planning to move pretty much across country. And I kinda wanted this new start to be reflected in my YouTube channel as well. I'm already stalling. Point is, in a previous video where I kind of greeted 2021, I discussed my bucket list and the points on the bucket list that I still wanted to complete. One of these points was trying to quit smoking. A little bit of backstory: back when I was in university, I was having a pretty hard time mental health wise, so to kind of deal with the stress, I started smoking. I kept that habit until my early 20s. And then back in, I think it was October 2019, I decided to quit smoking because I was really scared of the long-term effects. I was, and honestly still am, terrified of getting cancer. Around that time I was also trying to lose weight, so I was trying to be more health conscious anyway. So I completely quit cold turkey, and it went pretty well. I'm not gonna pretend like it was easy, but it went pretty well up until February 2020, when my grandpa passed away. And that was the moment that I completely I fell into a deep depression. Back then I just didn't give a crap about anything, so I also started smoking again. So I just, didn't try to stop smoking until 2021, and even then I was still struggling a lot. Back then I was still doing my apprenticeship. I was training to become a clerk for office management. I didn't feel very happy with the company I worked for was... I don't even know how much I can say. I don't want to get in trouble, but let's just say it wasn't good for my mental health, and I felt very uncomfortable there, and I was very stressed. It's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of like I felt so stressed with just being alive right now that I didn't want to put more stress on myself by quitting smoking, if that makes sense. So back in July of this year, so basically 3 months ago. Why did that take so long? Back in July, I finished my apprenticeship. I am now an official clerk for office management, and with my apprenticeship and my exams being done, I was like, yes, this is the best chance I can get to stop smoking. So 2 weeks ago, I noticed I was on my last cigarette, and I decided not to buy anymore after that. And to make it a little easier on me, to hold myself accountable, I decided to film it and make it public, and this is what I am doing right now. I think a big problem about smoking for me was also that I think it looks very aesthetic, but I hate the smell, and I hate the taste, and I hate how bad it is for the environment. I also hate how bad it is for my wallet. So I decided to give my smoking days one last big farewell, and this is what came of it. and that was my last cigarette. I'm also going to be completely transparent. I do have a vape pen. I haven't used it since I last smoked that cigarette. I do think vaping is a better alternative, although we also don't know enough about the long-term effects either, so take that with a grain of salt. I do think it is more healthy than just straight up smoking tar and rat poison, but I was pretty scared I was going to have a relapse because things are very stressful right now. I acknowledge that I am privileged in the sense that if I'm jobless in Germany, I'm not going to be thrown on the streets. But it is not a nice feeling, and it's just been a lot of writing applications, a lot running around. So in case things really do go very, very south, I still think having a vape and vaping is the better alternative than going out and buying a whole pack of cigarettes that then I would, of course, in my mind, trying to rationalize this, I would have to finish it, of course. Like, that would just be a waste of money if I bought it but didn't finish it. I'm trying so hard to make positive changes in my life, and I'm terrified of messing up in some way, which I guess also is part of the experience, but it's a lot. So I wanted to do this video to hold myself accountable, like I said, but also to share my struggles, and maybe some people can relate, maybe some people can't. Yeah, I don't know how to end this video now. More videos will be coming. I don't know when, but I do want to document my move and make videos about decoration and DIYing and thrift storing. I personally am a huge fan of videos like this. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, which I totally understand, but that's just the kind of stuff I like to watch and the kind of things I want to produce in the future too. I am a artiste. To support me and my artistic vision, please subscribe to my channel. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you'll have a lovely rest of your day, and maybe I will see you in my future videos. Bye bye.